What are you saying, dude?
I said, just explain it.
Explain what?
So we're recording live from Chemung, New Jersey. Schmegma.
Yeah,
We're out on Scott's porch, so you can hear crickets in the background. Just ignore them.
I think it's more of a hiss that's...
Is it a hiss? What hiss? Is there a snake, like the Rattler?
Yeah. So, Biff, we're slowly recovering.
Yeah, this is probably going to be a terrible show.
Well, let's explain. Yeah, you're here. You're in New Jersey right now.
Yeah.
When you actually should have been...
I should be in Florida right now, but I purposely just didn't answer the taxi cab's phone call when they arrived to pick me up and take me to the airport at 4:45 in the morning. And I said, Scott, I'm just going to come home with you and hang out, and then I'll figure it out from there. And I got a flight 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. They're going to pick me up at 3:15. So I don't think I'm going to go to sleep. I kind of made that decision while you were trying to set up the laptop out here. This is the first time we've ever done a show where we're looking at each other.
Yes.
Well, since 2005. 10 years ago.
You're my night show producer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was the sidekick.
Yeah.
But so we're outside.
We're not live, but we're live
and
together.
person,
Yeah,
in real life.
In real life. So you made that decision. You made the decision last night. Before you even went to bed.
At 2 a.m. I was like, I'm not going. Fuck that. I'm not flying. That hangover. That was a bad hangover.
We drank for 12 straight hours.
We slept till 11 o'clock today.
I think we woke up at 9.
Yeah, but we laid in bed.
We didn't get up. Yeah,
Spooned.
And we gotta add that there was 3 of us, and we all slept in bed together. We slept in one bed like 3 little bears.
We shared the king size bed. It was you, Mike, and then me.
It was the reverse Oreo.
It was like the start of a joke. It's like a Jew, a black guy, and a white guy are laying in bed. And we had a hell of a weekend, but we're in pain right now.
Yeah, I don't have a voice.
No, yeah, my voice keeps cutting out, and
you were barefoot for 95% of the weekend. You had no shoes.
I have blisters.
You're like a homeless man.
I have 2 blood blisters on my big toe, which I don't really know how to handle them. What do? Just pop them and then clean them?
I think you do have to stick something.
Should I do that on the rug?
Yeah. Why don't you do it in our bed? You climb in our bed, and I'll pop them for you in our bed. Well, not our bed, but my bed.
No. I had 2 on my right heel, 1 on my left heel, and then 1 on each pinky, and they were like bubbles. It looked like I stuck my foot in a fire, and they were like burning.
And now you have a piece of glass in the foot.
Yeah, now I have a tiny piece of glass. That my effort to try and take that out was so pathetic. It was like dark, and I just couldn't see it because it's like a small piece of glass. That it only I can only feel it every once in a while. I barely feel it.
That's not ever coming out. That's permanent now.
No, it'll eventually wear
That's
off.
a steak olive glass.
My skin cells will shed and it will fall.
You were walking around tailgates barefoot.
Because these Skicks that I was wearing, like those shoes that Heather's company makes, they're like Chucks. So you have to break them in. And I don't wear them enough.
That's not why you got the blisters.
The original blisters were, I was wearing dress shoes, and I went to visit Mount Nittany Medical Center, and
you walked to the complete other side of the town.
Walked from, the Bryce Jordan Center all the way west to Atherton.
Yeah, how many miles did you go?
I don't even know. But it took an hour. I was walking for an hour. I remember looking at my phone when I walked out of the medical center. It was 9:20. I got picked up by Uber at 10:30. Stupid dress shoes, dress socks, and it ruined my weekend. Well, it didn't ruin my weekend, but it was quite a sore. It was quite a sore. Quite a bitch. And Mike fell asleep at a bar, and we went to this bar that...
We got Robin Quivers over here.
What did they do?
Now you.
I know, Nat's with us. Nat is in the studio.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of a soundproof studio.
You can't. This is where the Beatles recorded "Hard Day's Night" in my porch.
Yeah, with the screens.
Yeah, with bugs walking through. Don't mind me. Cutting through.
But yeah, it was a hell of a weekend.
So Friday night, we got Nat. We're in the back porch. We're recording it live. I don't know if we mentioned that already. John missed his flight because he just didn't feel like getting on the flight.
I didn't want to fly over.
He just didn't feel like going back
Not for me.
to Florida.
Nah. No, I haven't seen you in like 5 years. Or no. Well, how long have you been married? 4 years. So I was like, I can pull this off. Doesn't matter. Work from home. Figure it out.
But you were at the wedding? What are you drinking?
Red wine.
What is that?
It's Gatorade.
Oh.
There's that Gatorade bottle in the fridge. On the table.
You drank Ben's Gatorade.
Yeah.
That's what he's
I'm probably gonna be sick.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm really doing a lot for my immune system too.
Yeah.
What the hell? I am just asking for like a terrible crash and burn.
Yes. Well, you know the funny thing
where I like
was,
almost die.
Last night we both woke up with severe leg cramps.
Yes.
Simultaneous.
Yes.
We had no electrolytes in our body, so we'd be waking up screaming.
For you, it was the hamstring. Me, it was the cat. My cat. I wake up with Charlie horses, like an old man.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, because we walked all over like idiots. We started at Cafe 210, which is like west, and we just kind of like bar hopped.
Yeah.
To like Pickles and.
How many bars did we? So we Cafe Pickles.
Cafe Pickles, and then like Kildare's, and maybe somewhere else.
Kildare's, Lion's Den.
Oh yeah, Lions.
Then we sent Mike in from Handy Brothers for some reason.
We did?
Remember?
No. Yeah, somebody was in there. Someone's in there.
And he cut in front of the line.
Oh yeah, he cut the line, and he was like, "I'm just saying hi to somebody."
Yeah, but meanwhile,
that's a good trick.
You're the king of just sneaking by.
Oh yeah.
You didn't. You somehow. This is a story itself.
I know.
So to start the weekend off, you weren't able to get the
rental car.
The rental car
because I didn't. My driver's license is gone.
You don't know where it is.
But luckily, I have a passport.
You think it's in Jamaica where mine is? At the bottom of that ocean.
That ocean.
Where do you think my driver's license?
That Philly Ocean.
Yeah,
what?
Bottom of whatever that is, the Indian Ocean.
Montego Bay.
Yeah.
Jamaica.
So you had no license.
No license.
So you weren't able to get a rental car, but you were able to get on the plane because you had your passport.
Yes. Got on the plane, and while I was in the air, I'm going, I'm not going to be able to get a rental car. I don't have a driver's license. So I'm scrambling through my iPad to find maybe like an email where I sent a picture of my driver's license to this company that I work remote for. You know, I'm sure I've done that. Luckily, I find a picture. It's like perfectly legible. And I get there, and I'm like, look, I don't know where my driver's license is. Here's my passport, though, and here's a picture of my driver's license. Perfectly clear. What is the word? Legible?
Legible.
Yeah.
That's more for writing.
Yeah. You can see my driver's license number crystal clear.
Yeah.
I was like, just punch it into whatever, Google it. It'll validate that I'm a driver. We need your physical license. I'm like, well, what do you do with it when I give it to you? Make a copy. I can email this to you. They just weren't wrapping their Center County idiot heads around it. They weren't understanding, and they wouldn't let me. I said, let me talk to the manager. He goes, he's not here today. I go, call him. They call him. It's this guy, Brady. And he's like, can we let this guy, he's got a picture of his driver's license. Okay, bye. He's like, we can't do it. I'm like, call him back. Calls him back. And I was like, sir, I am in State College. I need to get to Milroy, and I need a car. I'm here for business.
And he's like, where's Milroy?
And he's like,
never heard of it.
Where? I was like, it's a half hour away. So you're expecting me to take? I was like, I have a picture of my driver's license. You can validate it. And he was like, I can't do it. I'll get in trouble. I'm like, you're going to work for Enterprise the rest of your life. Slammed the phone down. Went to Hertz. They wouldn't let me. I almost was like validating in my head to like just cause a scene. Because I was like, I'm abandoned. What am I going to do?
Well, at that point, you probably should just carjack someone.
I almost thought of jumping over the desk and like just grabbing a key and running out of there.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. That'd be well worth it. Cops flying into Milroy as you're pulling up and you
trying to steal a rental car.
Oh, yeah.
It's the lamest auto theft ever.
Yeah. He just grabbed the key, sprinted out really slowly. We just couldn't catch him.
With my suitcase.
Yeah.
Dragging it. My stupid bookcase or whatever it is.
So you had no car, so that kind of factors into the fact that you are in New Jersey right now because
it's like all of my transportation was was damaged. Like I didn't have a car and I like ruined my feet.
Yeah.
anything that like moved me, I was like just screwed. And so I had to take a $50 cab ride, Uber or just cab. They had like the guy was like, "Oh, you can check out our cab service." I'm like, "Oh, that's so convenient, jerk." And so I took the cab, $50 to Milroy, which is literally like a road. It's like one road.
I'm gonna piss outside while we're talking.
Okay, cool.
Let's see if we can pull this off.
So
Keep on talking.
I wonder. Yeah, keep on talking. I just asked you a question.
Okay. Well,
But they kept saying at Smitty's, they were like, if you go into town, there's other bars. I was like, they're like into Milroy. Well, what did that even mean?
oh, when they,
I think those guys are full of shit, man.
I think they punked us.
They told us to go to this bar called Beer House, and it was white trash central. There was a total of 9 teeth in the whole bar.
and an uneven, an odd number of eyes.
And there was an odd number of eyeballs in this bar, because there's a man at the bar, like the governor from Walking Dead, with an eye patch.
With an eye patch. Well, let's preface that we stayed at the Best Western in Milroy, which is in the middle of nowhere.
Right, middle of nowhere.
And there's a bar right next to where we were staying.
Yes.
The one we kept on talking about.
We
Smitty's.
built it up.
We hyped this up.
Yeah.
We go in there. There's, like we would have thought, 3 people in there.
Yes.
And 2 of the people were working there.
Yeah.
We
Harold
ate there,
Kumar.
and they Harold and Kumar.
The owner was, I guess, like Pakistani or whatever.
He was like 17, and
I know.
they had a good selection of beer. They did.
Yeah.
It surprised me for a hotel bar in Milroy.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
It was a bar you could probably see in State College.
Yes, it was new and it was big.
Yeah.
And
It's like a barn.
and the bar was like nice. Like the presentation of the bar was pretty
Yeah, it was a
sweet.
good looking bar.
It had like, I don't know, 20 different taps.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
They had a lot of beer on tap. But so we're talking to these guys, and now
Yucking it up.
I'm not going to say that I was the one that was advocating staying there, but I thought, why would we travel somewhere else if we're here, the 3 of us?
Yeah.
Because it's not like we're going to get laid.
Right.
So where are we going?
Yeah.
And why would
we don't need to
to some
go
other hick town?
We don't need to go look for chicks.
No. And we should have known going into Lewistown that, okay, first of all, a bar in a town like that is just going to be locals. Like, there's no hot chicks.
No.
They're going to be like, and even if you grew up in Lewistown and you had like a half of a grain, I'm not saying everybody there is like completely like retarded.
I am.
You are saying that.
Yeah.
But if you
All hicks.
if you wanted to do anything with yourself, you probably would have left that town.
Yes. Right.
So
yes.
you're not going to be in that bar.
Right.
So the
right.
people that are in that bar are the ones that are stuck.
Yeah, they're coal miners.
Yeah. Yes.
Train conductors.
They have one eye.
Yeah.
So we ended up there. It was not it was a cheap cab ride because we called a cab that
God.
consisted of one cab with one driver. And it was called Scotty's Cab, and the driver was named Jeremy. And he was the biggest inbred,
mullet,
backwoods.
It was like Kid Rock's retarded brother.
Yeah.
Slightly retarded.
Yes.
But he, it was not Scotty's, it was Scotty's. Like
me.
Your name. And it was written on the side of the white cab. It was their only cab that they had.
Yes.
It was written on there in like Sharpie marker.
And this asshole picks this up. $11 to go, I don't know, 20 miles or something stupid.
And the meter never moved.
Meter didn't move.
Stuck on 230 the whole time.
I don't think it was digital. I think it was like a piece of like red marker written on like a dry erase board. That's our meter. He just changes it himself.
It was I forget what I was gonna say, but yeah, he takes us to Lewiston to the beer house.
Lewiston, the beer house.
Yeah.
So we get there.
We get there, and as soon as we get there, like as soon as we get to the door, I open the door, and what I see is just...
It was like Roadhouse. I
mess.
expected to see a chair come flying. Like before we open the door, a chair come flying out the door, and bottles breaking.
Shattering.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, well, I don't like it when you walk into a bar that you've never been to, and you stand and you look at it first. You know, like, we're new. We don't even know where to go. So I just wanted to. I want to give the illusion.
Okay.
The illusion that I've been there before. So I just walk right in.
Well, clearly we have it.
Don't pay attention. Yeah, but I don't want to look like someone who's like,
Oh, yeah.
"Ooh, I don't know where I am."
Who are we?
So I walked right past the people carding.
Well, that was the thing. Yeah, you blew right in, and then you blew right out with your drink in hand. And the funny thing was, Mike took the same exact drink outside, and they saw him, and they didn't say anything. So that must mean they don't care whether you take it. So it was just so funny that they carded us. I guess you have to card. But the guy was like really like studying my ID, and maybe because it was a Jersey license. But I was like, if you're letting, like, I couldn't believe that it was that thorough of a process to get into that bar.
I know, it's
was
weird.
really, like-
They're like that everywhere there. I forgot about that. The crazy ID check.
Yeah.
Even at the door. But I wonder why he didn't, like, I guess he thought that I, like, had already been there and I was, like, just walking out to my car and walking back in. Because
Probably.
if he was so anal with your license, why didn't he, like, chase me down?
I have no idea. Well, you do a good job at just, like, acting like you've been there and you just walk through.
Yes.
No, you don't even stop. Like when we smuggled that, we tried smuggling the alcohol on the cruise ship.
Yes!
We both had huge bottles we got from Mexico.
Yeah.
And I get stopped and confiscated, and you just walk right past me.
Gotta pretend like nothing's going on.
Just went right past. Yep. Didn't stop for anything.
It's my world.
You did that to a couple.
Everyone's living in it.
A couple of bars. I saw you walk past. Where were we before? Before that, you like walked in.
Smitty's?
They card you at Smitty's?
No.
They didn't card us. No.
I don't think so.
I don't know. But so that was Friday, and then we ended up somehow.
Yeah, Friday.
We
called Jeremy back.
Jeremy actually came. Well, Mike called him 4 times.
And was like yelling at him.
Yeah, it was a great way to get the one cab company in where they would have been a 45-mile radius to pick us up. He was probably calling repeatedly and yelling at him. You know,
It's like, Mike, you're not a salesman.
yes.
But he was pushing, and the guy showed up, and he took us back, and he almost made like a political thing, and I was kind of like hammered at this point. And I almost was like, I was like throwing things out there to get him to like get pissed,
Well,
to let him know I'm not a racist.
Yeah.
I like letting racists know that.
He's probably not racist either.
Oh no, yeah, he does, yeah. He loves Obama. He said,
Yeah.
best president ever. He said. He said he wants Hillary in there too.
Oh man! So somehow we ended up back, and then the next day, so we all slept together in bed, and then yesterday we kind of really took a while. So we hit up the Continental for breakfast, had some pumpkin spice waffles. That was the only place I've ever seen. That was the Best Western in Millwood, and they had a waffle maker. That's awesome.
I know. That
They
was
were
pretty impressive, and they were really delicious.
Yeah.
But that was at like 9:30, and that put us down. Mike went back to sleep.
Yeah,
Because Mike put
Mike slept.
probably, I don't know, a liter, a pint
Yes.
of syrup on his waffle. It was like dripping.
You couldn't see the waffle.
Yeah, you were like, Mike, do you want some waffle with your syrup?
I didn't even admit it was too much.
And yeah, he's like, I don't know. I got, and then that sugar crashed him, and he passed out.
Yeah.
And then we like covered him in newspaper.
yeah. Just normal stuff, you know.
Yeah, just
Normal things.
Yeah, it's our normal day.
Yeah.
And you just kind of like were chilling, watching TV, and I guess like at noon,
We
we finally wrapped it up and got
took a $60 cab ride.
into town, and then we went right to Cafe 210 and started drinking, and that was fun. That was a cool first spot. That
was great.
Bartender, student, she was nice.
I like that atmosphere there because it was the beginning of the day.
Yeah,
And there was nobody in there.
Yeah, it was like a calm
And
for
we
the
got to
storm.
see. We got to sit, nice breeze. That was like a
Nachos,
perfect time. Yep.
chips and salsa.
Just
and,
starting things off. I was awake. I actually felt decent at that point.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Before everything.
And then after that, we went to Pickles, Mr. Pickles, and they had like a bourbon, it was like an old-fashioned car, like bullet bourbon, like displayed. And they had these 3 sweet, like bourbon glasses, I guess, or like whiskey glasses. And I was like, how much for those glasses? And the guy's like,
That's what he said.
yeah, he's like, and I go, oh, and he goes, that means follow us on Instagram, and you can have them, or you can have one. I was like, what? I was like, I'll do it right now. That's burp language. It's like Chewbacca. So and then he gave me the glass, and amazingly, I carried that glass in my pocket around the rest of the night and didn't lose it. And I
Yeah,
had it
that
here
was
with
very
me.
impressive.
Knowing me. So after Pickles, we went to
Kildare's. Lion's Den.
Lion's Den, and there was like no one there
Yeah.
either, and it was cool because it was like inside and outside, and it was like dark inside.
Yeah.
It was like empty. There was only like 2 or 3 people there. They were like getting ready.
Yeah,
You could tell they were like, "Here it comes."
And do you notice that every bar in State College smells like piss?
Yeah,
It's like no matter where you like, it just smells like beer has been soaked into the floor.
Yes.
And it's never getting it.
No.
They all have that same like piss beer smell.
yeah, it's just like embedded in the tile
Yes,
somehow.
It just stinks. Like saloon is like the worst
You
one.
walk down there, man, and it's just stale. Any draft beer tastes like mold.
Yeah.
Those taps, they don't clean them.
No, it's completely. I'm surprised more people don't pick up some sort of rare, like microbial disease.
Luckily, the
Shit.
alcohol probably kills it.
Oh god. Well, they all smell like piss, and that's the saloon. The saloon and Zeno's freak me out the most. I don't know if you've ever been to Zeno's. The ceiling is like 6 foot.
Yeah.
I mean, not, but it's higher. It's probably like
But
8
it's
foot ceiling.
low.
But it's low, and I think like if a fire should, but we're all dead.
Oh yeah. That goes.
Same with the saloon. You're not getting out.
That'll explode in a ball of fire.
I don't know how that passes. I don't know how
They-
a fire inspector comes, a fire marshal, whoever does it. I mean, they do inspections, and that passes.
Yeah, because it's like
There's no way out.
underground.
Yes, it's horrible.
So then we went to Kildare's, and that used to be Hooters, and that place was really cool. I could have hung out there for a little while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Used to be Hooters.
Irish pub.
That's a cool place.
That was sweet. And we had like a sweet part of the bar.
Yeah.
It was like a little
I like that
section.
place. That's where Matt and I started when we went to
Oh,
State College
yeah.
2 years ago. But we started there. We ate there.
We got trapped.
That was one. Yeah, that was the bad night. But we didn't make it into the game that time either.
No. Oh, is that when he lost the ticket?
Yeah,
Oh.
and I pissed on the stadium,
Oh yeah.
and then we ended up back downtown at the saloon.
You're like,
Some
"Fuck
others
Joe
at the
Pa."
saloon. Yeah.
What?
But yeah. What?
What? You lost your ticket. And then we made the idiotic trek up University Drive
Waste
to
of
the
time.
fucking
That was
stadium.
a waste of time.
And I had my skicks on, and they're not broken in, and they messed up my foot even more from the business shoe walk.
Yeah.
And by the
Big
time
business hike.
by the time we got there, I had just taken them off. I took them off, and I was walking barefoot on like rocks.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And then finally, we met up with my buddy Sean Smith, who I've known since like the '80s, and his wife, and some chick knew you.
Yeah, right away.
Like I walk up because I kind of like was on the phone with Sean, and I like ran ahead of you guys, and because I kind of recognized the picture he sent me. He's like, here's where we are, and I was like, yo. And this girl's like, hey, are you with Scotty Brilliant? I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Damn
Yeah.
celebrity.
Yeah, well, they know me everywhere.
I was like, are
Everywhere
you a fan
go,
of the
people
Bone?
always know.
Are you a
Scotty
fan of the
Brilliant.
Bone? She's like, yeah, I want Scotty to bone me.
Yes.
While
And
he's
then I did.
on the bone.
And then I walked up with my swagger, and my Miller Lite can, and I just took it right to her in the porta john. That would have been awesome if that happened.
Porta
The
John.
porta john. The porta pot.
That's John, by the way. That's
Yeah,
not
John,
my,
yeah,
that's not
porta,
my
yeah. You're J-O. Oh, yeah, you're J-O-N.
John.
So we get to this tailgate, the buddy, I consumed like 5 hot dogs.
I think I ate like 4 hot dogs without the buns.
Those were good.
That's why my farts smell like alien.
Oh, my God.
They smell like alien. And outside, the wind can't move them.
No, yeah. It permeates
There was
the
a breeze
outside
and it
air.
just like hung there.
like a shit cloud.
Yeah.
Cloud of your ass.
It was a solid ball.
Well, that and the fact that we ate total junk all weekend. Like, our diet Saturday was, I had a Snickers bar. I had
Giant waffle
a waffle.
covered in syrup.
What else? I think I ate something.
Nachos and
Is
chips.
that Danish?
Salsa. Oh, yeah.
I didn't have the nachos. Then I had about 6 hot dogs. And then we had a slice of canyon pizza with ranch.
I had 2 bites of it and threw it in the grass.
So bad.
It was the most disgusting pizza I think I've ever eaten.
But it's so good when you're drunk.
It wasn't good to me. For the first time ever, I was like, this is disgusting. I couldn't even finish it. It was like, making me sick.
Really? I inhaled it. It
Threw it in
burned
the
the
bushes.
roof of my mouth.
Yeah.
Ate it so quick, and it was so hot.
For some reason, I feel like Mike wasn't with us when we were there.
Mike was.
But he
Remember,
was.
he was like making random conversation drunk with the girl that was making. I think he liked her, of course he would, because she was like, short and chubby.
Yeah.
And she had pizza. That's 3 of Mike's favorite things.
And then, where the hell did we go after Canyon? I can't remember at all.
That was when we went to the saloon, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the saloon was empty.
And then within minutes.
In minutes, right as I left, I like went outside, and then my buddy was like, "Yo, I'm at Bar Blue." I was like, "All right, I'll walk over there real quick." You know, saloon's like about to get busy, and I wait in line for like 40 minutes. It starts raining on me.
Yeah.
I get into the bar. I'm walking around looking for my friend, and he's like, I get a text from him. He goes, "Yo, we just went next door to Lion's Den." The Lion's Den line is like wrapped around the building. I was like,
He spent the day walking and waiting in line.
"Yep." But it was a hell of a time.
It was.
I waited in line at Lion's Den, got in there, saw him, it was great, and then my phone died. I was at like 1%, and Heather FaceTimed me, and it just went. I was like, oh.
Well, I was convinced because at the beginning, because we were staying about a half hour from Steakhouse, it was 22 miles.
Yeah.
So I was convinced we weren't making it back that night, and everybody told me to stop waiting. But it didn't matter to me. I was the only one that didn't have anywhere to be on Sunday.
I know.
So all I did was just make it back to the hotel at some point to get my stuff.
Right.
You guys, Mike had to train. Mike is a personal trainer, and he had a client at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my god.
He leaves it when he left at 5. It was still dark when he left.
Oh, I barely remember hearing him leaving, but I acknowledged it mentally, and I was like, "Sucker." So, I didn't even dude, my phone died. I was like, "Oh, I'm getting home. I guess I'll just wait and hope I see a cab and just wave them down." I mean, you know, it's State College. Cabs are non-stop there. They're everywhere. It's like New York City, but way smaller. And so apparently Mike Ubered, got an Uber, and dude, I don't even remember getting into it. I don't remember getting into the car. All I remember is waking up, and we were pulling into the Best Western
Well,
parking
you guys
lot.
came and got me because I was going to go with my buddy Serge and his wife because they had a hotel actually near State College, in State College, and I just got to the hotel, and then all of a sudden I see this little Volkswagen pull up, and you guys are sleeping in the back of this car, and this kid I don't know is driving. And I was like, all right, well, I guess we should get in here.
Oh, you must have been, it's like a spy movie.
It was awesome.
A random car pulls up, me and Mike are knocked out.
You guys are passed out, heads down.
We're like poisoned.
Yeah.
Passed out.
Get in the car. The guy's got a Bluetooth in.
And you just chat. Was he like a young kid?
He was a young kid. Yeah, he was a nice guy. An economics major. But I was so hammered and so tired that I was like, do I just fall asleep mid-sentence talking to him?
Oh, but he didn't even really know where he was going.
Yeah,
right?
no, he didn't know. And somehow I directed him. Because I don't know if you guys didn't give him an address. Yeah, I think you just said Milroy.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And then he just...
We're like, we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, and then you fell asleep.
Yeah.
So the poor guy didn't know anywhere where he was going. But Mike sent us a text because Mike paid for both Ubers because he put it on his account. And how much was that?
$160.
$160. Oh. And after the cab driver that took us down there for $60 said, "Do not get Uber."
Yep.
There's a $100 upcharge.
Yeah, he warned us, and we were just so blasted. It's amazing because I never made it back to the saloon because after waiting in line so long at the Bar Blue, I was like, "Damn it, I want to see this guy now." I'm waiting in line at the Lion's Den, and that took up such a huge chunk of time.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I get a text from Mike, and he's like, "Yo, where are you?" I was like, "Lion's Den." Hour later, he was waiting in line. He shows up.
Yeah.
And we did a shot of tequila.
Oh.
That's what put me over. That's what ended it.
You had a shot
My
of tequila.
favorite. I love tequila.
I would have puked all over the place.
Ooh, it was bad. I almost did, kind of.
Ugh, I would puke in my mouth. We did a shot. We did a couple shots that day. We did?
We did?
We did a shot of Fireball somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Where was that?
I have no idea.
Was that at the saloon? Maybe Serge got it? He seems like a Fireball guy. There's always that guy that gets Fireball for everybody. Just random.
No, it was a saloon because remember we were bitching about the specials and the manager came over and we turned a negative into a positive. Remember we were like, why aren't you running specials on Monkey Boys? And he's like, we don't during game day or something like that. And I was like, well, it says happy hour, and he's like, yeah, happy hour on drafts. And I said, why don't you? No, just say. You know, and then I said, "Why don't?" He kind of justified. He said, "Well, Monkey Boys aren't part of."
Right. It's just
why don't you write that on? And somehow he was right.
Right.
But then we're like, "Oh, okay." And then we kind of we started laughing. And then he bought us all shots.
Oh, no way! That's what happened.
That's how we had the Fireball.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember that. I was like, I don't even know. Dude, I was kind of blacked out. I guess. I don't really remember what I was doing at the saloon the whole time. Was I watching what was going on? I was just zoned out.
We were zoned out, yeah. Everybody was zoned out. It was one of those like lost souls that we.
Yeah, that's right. I
we were
remember. I
just
think
kind of
we like
staring at
said
each
it.
other.
Yeah,
we made
were
eye
like,
contact and.
you're like, oh,
Sorry.
yeah, we were like, we just got back because after we tailgated for like a half hour, my buddy Sean and everyone, they had to go in.
Yeah.
They had to go into the
We
game.
didn't go into the game.
And we were like, ugh. All right, so we got an Uber back downtown
Yeah.
because I was like, guys, I can't walk. I just can't do it.
So Mike bought the Uber.
Mike got the Uber. That was like $60, wasn't it? Or like 30?
I don't know how much that was.
God, it should have been like $5. And then we went down, and we had the saloon, and then we got split up. And yesterday morning after breakfast, we were like getting ready, and I threw a brownie muffin at you, and you picked it up and launched it at me, and I tried to kick it, and I did kick it, but then it exploded.
It exploded. It was one of those Otis Spunkmeyer muffins in the plastic, and it just exploded all over the place.
So good and delicious, and then it was just
It evaporated.
a million.
It like evaporated.
It was brown mist.
Yes, it was.
And it just was all over the rug, all over the desk, all over the windowsill, all over my like shorts. It was just, we were staring at it for like 5 minutes. Like, how do we?
I did not. That was the last thing I wanted to do.
Because it was on like a rug, so it's not like we could just sweep it.
Yeah, if I could think of one thing that I didn't want to do at that time, it would be clean up muffin fragments from a rug in a hotel room. I would have rather probably cleaned the toilet at that point than clean up that shit.
I'm surprised our toilet didn't take more damage. I guess it's all happening today.
Oh man, that aftermath. Well, I just think about all that we drank, and at the saloon, I got a Monkey Boy, which are a big pitcher. It's a pitcher. You drink. There's a straw in a pitcher, so it's not even meant to be shared. It's meant for one person, and it's a whole bunch of cheap alcohol mixed with like tons of fruit juice.
Yeah, it's
So it's
just
like instant
so
diabetes.
sugar.
Yeah, it is, and they all taste the same. They have like 30 flavors, and each one tastes exactly the same.
Yeah, like
It just
the
tastes
most
like sweet.
The most popular one is
Bong water?
and it's just because it tastes like sugar
Yes,
water.
It's sugar. I think it's like a citrus sugar.
Yeah, right.
I got peach.
Peach was
It was pretty good. It was a little refreshing.
Yeah, it was better. It was lighter. It wasn't like my teeth were rotting out
It's
as I
still
was
total
drinking.
garbage though. Like 2 cavities now.
But we shared it, and then I think I just got like a draft, like a fat tire, and a couple of fat tires. Pickles was fun too. Remember?
Pickles was
We were
fun.
standing at that like post,
Yeah.
and we were kind of like, all right, what's gonna happen in the next like couple
Yes.
hours?
That was when we
were
kind of rationalized what was.
We had a couple drinks. I think we were all kind of like feeling
That's
good,
the good
and
part.
I was like, uh-oh.
That's the best part about day drinking. When you hit that like 4 or 5 beers and you're
Yes.
starting to feel good.
Yes.
And then beyond that, it's a slow decline into just nothingness. You know, you're just slowly, going.
It's getting like worse and worse.
It's just a slow decline.
Sloppier. You're like fighting the lack of control that you continually get.
Yes.
You continually get like less in control. You're just kind of like, ugh, I gotta keep drinking or I'm gonna like fall flat on my face.
Well, that's the thing. There's only like pretty much like 2 possible outcomes when you're that drunk during the day. Is the fact that you either fall asleep, which is inevitable, or you keep drinking until you black out
Yeah.
and like puke all over the place, and then you're done.
Oh.
So there's always like an end game.
Yeah.
There's an end result to day drinking.
And you said you were like, I should have puked.
I woke up in the middle of the night to take a piss, and I had to puke. And I don't know why I just didn't. I should have pulled the trigger. But
It's a big production.
it's a big process. It's
a lot of
I
work.
didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to be hunched over. I didn't want
Yeah, you
can't
gotta
really
get on your
control it.
knees.
Yeah, you really had
Do
to.
you get both knees or genuflect?
I
Both knees can hurt.
don't get down on my knees.
You just like lean
Scratch
over.
I mean, I can remember last time I puked, but the one time we
Can't.
were in AC, it was when Natalie and I first started dating, and we went down there for a promotion called Living on the Edge with the Bone, and we had free drinks all night at Caesars or something.
Oh no.
And it was one of the drunkest times, and I puked and missed the toilet altogether in the hotel room, puked all over the wall. Natalie cleaned it.
Oh, I remember you telling me this.
Oh, yeah, I told you.
I remember you telling me this like over the phone. Holy shit, that's amazing. Yeah, I remember you were like, I really think she's a keeper.
Yeah. She cleaned up my vomit off the wall.
And you never get like that.
No, I don't.
You don't usually
I don't.
lose control.
No.
You can hold your shit.
Yeah, yeah. So
There's
do you.
not many people. Yeah, I know.
Mike too. Mike's the king of that.
Yeah, but Mike can kind of check out. You know
Mike
what I
does
mean?
check out.
He,
yeah.
Can kind of go off the deep end.
Yes.
We don't really do that.
No.
Except for I have low nipples.
That was a rare time. Well, I was in rare form. That was a great day. You know, it was one of those.
Why was
I
that
felt
day
great.
so good?
Because I think we had just moved into our apartment.
Yeah, it was the
And
first night.
we met the humps, the girls up there, and Adrian. It was when I was starting
Lauren.
to and everybody came out that night. And it was just a fun time.
We owned the
We owned that
outside area
bar,
line.
standing on the table, saying I have low nips, and nobody kicked me out at all.
I have low nips.
I think the guy just told me to get off the table. It was like, everyone tell me to get down.
You can't stand.
Yeah.
I was like, stay up there.
Yeah. A good influencer.
Don't get down. Total bad influence.
But yeah, I mean, I think we can pretty much hold it. I don't. It depends what I drink or how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
But I mean, collectively, we started at 2. No, we had our first beers at noon.
Right.
We drank 2 of those grapefruit beers.
I had 2 of them waiting for the cab.
And then we had probably averaged 2 beers per place, if you want to make an average. I think we only had 1 at Kildare's.
Yeah.
But that was the Sam Adams. So they were heavy beers. Then we had the shots. Then I had the Monkey Boy.
Oh, and then we had I don't even know how many beers tailgate.
Oh, the tailgate.
We did go an hour without drinking, though.
That walk
up there.
That was probably helpful. That probably did us more good than we thought.
Yeah.
This up your feet.
Right.
But
that kind of sobered us up a little. But then, I felt like I was just slamming beers when we got there. I was double fisting.
Yeah, that's
at one point.
And then we were hunting for these beers. So everybody goes in. Now we figured though, if people leave, I mean, it's not the most moralistic thing to do. But if people are going into the game and they're leaving, their
beer's gonna go bad.
Yeah, it's it's gonna get warm.
Right.
So why not do them a favor and empty their cooler for them?
I think most Penn Staters leave it out, and if people drink it, they're like,
I think they do it. Yeah,
you can't really truly believe no one's going to drink.
I know, and that's why it was it's not like we were stealing anything.
No,
we were just drinking their beers. And this woman came over and yelled at us.
Most of them were warm anyway.
That was a bad cooler. The second cooler actually had cold.
That's right. And then that woman yelled at us.
The woman yelled at us. But you made up somebody that you...
I played... Well, that was Sean.
Yeah.
And I just pretended like we thought that was his tailgate.
Yeah.
That he was our friend. And she kind of... She didn't really buy it, but she didn't really have a way out.
Yes.
And we just kind of walked away.
Yeah. And
we were go get fucked. You got nothing, bitch. A lawyer would throw this case out. Oops. Play dumb. I could write a book.
Wedgie and sent her on the run.
Slapped her in the face. Shoved her face in the ice. It's all Mike's fault.
Yeah, it is all my fault. We wouldn't have gotten caught if it was mine.
He made it suspicious.
Yep.
He made it look like we were up to no good.
Yeah, he did.
We thought we were going to take the wheels off the camera.
Probably got a gun. Take the wheels off the camera.
Murderer. But that
He's a murderer.
That bar, the Beer House.
Yeah.
That was
miserable.
I think I can say this with confidence. It was the worst bar I've ever been to
Yes.
in my life.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Although I could say Tinks in Scranton.
Tinks?
Was pretty bad. That was 5 levels of bar. That was a fire hazard. I actually think it closed down because it was a fire hazard.
5 levels?
It was a very strange...
That sounds kind of cool, though.
It was cool in a sense. But when you were on the top level, you had to walk upstairs. There was no elevator. It was a dump. It was like a barn. 5-level barn. And they would have a band on one level and a DJ. And on the top level... I just felt like this is it for me. If something should go wrong, I'm going down.
Oh yeah.
Because I went on the big, that big Scranton St. Patty's Day parade.
Yeah, the biggest in the world.
Huge, yes.
Isn't that crazy?
It's the biggest in the world. In Scranton.
World's biggest St. Patty's Day. The Humps told me about it, and I didn't believe them. I googled it.
It's nuts.
It's insane.
And we went to Tinks because it's right in Scranton, and the place was it was the worst bathroom. If I was working that day, I would quit. I would quit because there was shit on the floor. People were just because it was so many people in and out of this place.
And they couldn't wait.
Oh, paper towels all over the place, shit on the floor. Yeah, it was almost like maybe the toilet was clogged and they're oh, there's shit on the floor.
I gotta go.
I walked in and I was was it completely horrified.
Was it logs or was it
cricket?
Or was it diarrhea?
It was a log.
Oh.
It was a log on the floor.
That's low class.
Who are these two? You think they're gonna cross paths?
Oh yeah.
Daddy long legged a cricket. Oh. See, they don't bother with each other. Oh, he took off, man.
He's meeting up with his partner over there.
Oh, he's got a friend?
We're going to play in a double attack.
Yeah, there he's coming back.
No, that's another guy.
We're watching a daddy long leg and a cricket.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we were recording.
Yeah, that's what happens. But that was probably one of the worst ones. But the Beer House is probably close second.
It was so bad, and everyone in there looked like they were related.
Yeah. Oh.
Except for the bartender.
The
She
bartender
looked like
was
Catwoman.
cool.
from
Yeah, she
Gotham.
was pretty hot.
She had like short curly hair, but it was like
Her hair was awful.
that kind of was cool.
Like Shirley Temple hair.
Yeah, it fit her.
Yeah.
She had a sundress on, nice jubblies.
Yeah, she had nice monsters.
And we were kind of stunned that we were told to go there. We were kind of like waiting for it to get better, and it just got worse.
It got really worse.
Worse people came in.
Yes.
The crowd got worse.
There was a guy in there with an eye patch.
Yeah, there was an odd number of eyes.
Like, he could have put a marble in there, like, and faked it. He had to wear an eye patch.
There's an odd number of eyes.
There's an odd number of
and
eyes.
7 teeth in the whole
Odd
place.
number of eyes. That is awesome. I said that right. Odd number of eyes.
Yeah, who can?
That is great.
That's great.
There's an odd number
When
of eyes.
are you in any place and there's an odd number of
Yes.
eyes? It's very rare.
That's awesome. Be a great name for a band.
Odd number of eyes.
Odd number of eyes.
That's a great band. Man.
Yeah. I think it should be our band.
You know what? We're idiots. We should have talked to the guy with the eye patch. That would be a great story for this show.
Oh, no. He was watching CNN or something and react like he never... I don't know what he had his half watching.
It was like he was there to watch TV.
And then he was getting
Right.
really into it. Remember, he had his arms up, and then he ran out of the bar. He actually ran out of the bar.
He stormed out of there?
He did.
I don't remember
He
that.
never came back in.
Lights are going
I
on.
don't know. We're outside. I don't know if we mentioned that. We're in my screened-in porch in lovely South Jersey.
Yeah, man. And, it's like 11:15.
Wow.
Do you want to mail it in? Because I have to get up in 3 hours.
Yeah, you do.
But you should just go to sleep.
Are you, you want the guest room?
Yeah, I'll go to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'll sleep. I feel like it might be pointless.
We'll keep it to the... We'll go another couple minutes, because I guess we'll wrap up. So last night was pretty good. We ended up back in the saloon. You were at your Lion's Den, and somehow we made it back.
Then we met up.
And then this morning, you just... we stopped at Hardee's.
Yeah.
Had to make the Hardee's. I saw an old woman bust her ass.
Oh, yeah! That was the weirdest thing, because this woman leaving missed, like, a step and fell, and she must have, like, spun around.
Yeah.
Because when she
Whoop.
got up, she was facing the building.
Yes.
But she fell when she was leaving it.
That was the longest time. I thought an ambulance was going to come.
Yeah, I liked how everyone was just looking.
I know, nobody
I was
did.
like, well, does she need help? Like, should we
Yeah, she
call
was
an
alive.
ambulance? Yeah, she was fine. And, yeah, we had Hardee's. We
Yep.
slept, we didn't leave till like 11
Yeah, no.
o'clock. Matt is back with us.
Yeah.
Did you fold the laundry?
Where'd you go?
I make one.
For me? Make one for John? You know he's not getting his flight. He'll be here when you come back tomorrow. He will be.
No,
He's sitting on the couch.
can't
He's
do that.
moving in.
Yeah. We'll just keep on missing his flights.
Yeah, right. Hey, missed another flight.
You think you can set the
Sorry.
record for most missed flights?
Yeah,
A whole
it's
week's
like,
worth?
That's like, yeah, I spent like $1,000 because I'm just lazy. Idiot. Yeah, but it was an amazing weekend. I just think like when we go there again, when we do this again, we need to plan better.
Yeah. Well,
We can't walk up to the stadium. That can't happen. You can never do that again. Right?
we can't do it again.
No. That's
I was just
retarded.
trying to think. Why we were doing that because we were looking for a tailgate.
Yeah.
Well, you were looking for your buddy's tailgate. We never ended up finding the tailgate that I wanted to go to.
I also need to make sure I have a driver's license.
That would probably be helpful. I would put that top of the list.
Maybe better footwear too.
And maybe next time we can not stay in a town
In Millville.
40 minutes away.
Yeah, we should look into where Surge stayed,
Yeah.
and then walk over to State College Park
That was
and
a
reignite it.
Yeah. Go in the pool.
Moved by the pool 2016.
The aftermath. 10 years later.
You guys would get arrested for that.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
we would bring a kiddie pool, and fill it with beer and
Yeah.
ice. How did they let us do
I
that?
threw a keg in the bushes.
Yeah.
And then the people came over and they said, well, you can't have it, but we'll let you keep it there.
Oh,
I had the
yeah,
keg
like,
in the bushes.
It has to be outside the fence.
Yes. They were like really cool with us. Like,
Wow.
But you know why we weren't the football? Remember the football players used to do like their wet T-shirt contest there?
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, we were like mild.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We weren't thugs, lousy thugs.
So I think we need a boobs by the pool. We need a return.
Yeah, we just need to plan it better.
That could be called saggy boobs by the pool, because it'd be all women our age now. What's that? Stretch marks by the pool. Cellulite by the pool.
Oh. Saggies by the pool.
Yeah. Toddlers by the pool.
Yeah.
So,
isn't that where you set a bush on fire? Or a grill?
Oh, yeah, I set the grill on fire.
How does that happen?
I thought I'd save money in feeding everyone, and I didn't care what you guys all ate, so I bought
the
Flanders
pucks.
burgers.
Yeah.
It was $2.50 for like 24 patties. I got it at Walmart, and they started out good, probably
Rat meat.
like 6 inches, and by the time they were done cooking, they looked the size of a quarter.
Yeah.
They were sliders.
Yeah, they're miniature sliders.
They were awful.
Sliders are
awful.
miniature.
But there was so much fat on them that it just lit the entire thing. That was the time that Scotty Reagan got so hammered that he was trying to get a beer out of the kiddie pool and just passed out face first and just laid there. I thought he drowned in the
It's
kiddie
like
pool.
a nude-low.
He was like, his ass was up in the air and his face was in the pool. I didn't even
It's
know.
like, dude, you're drowning. Get up.
We gotta rescue him. Somebody go get him.
Where's the lifeguard?
Yeah, somebody get it. Dude, Boobs by the Pool was epic. The first one was so epic because it was very impromptu.
The second
I just
one
said,
was
hey,
best.
you know, like I feel like seeing some boobs by the pool today. So we
Yeah.
reached out to everyone that we knew, which is probably about 5 people collectively, and they all showed up.
15.
The second one was
Second one was huge.
Second one was huge. The third one, I think, kind of started to fizzle out a little bit. But the second one was huge.
Yeah, I don't think I was at the third one. That's probably why.
Yeah. They
No,
knew
no.
they saw that you responded maybe.
Yeah.
On the invite, so they said, well, if he's maybe coming, then we're not coming.
Yeah, and then like the day before, I was like, sorry, I can't make it. And then
Yeah.
everybody said no.
Yeah, they all made other
They
plans.
switched.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, next time it'll be better. Better planned.
I think the license is a big thing. The traveling.
Obviously.
I think I probably should have drank at least 1 glass of water yesterday throughout the day.
I know. I got like a case of water bottles, and when we left, there was like, I don't know, still cans in the fridge.
It was a no water weekend. There's how much alcohol can your body process?
Strictly carbs.
Yes.
Waffles, chips.
12 hot dogs.
Ew. Sulfur.
Yeah.
It was a great time though, and we're gonna do it again. And Mike,
He's going to pay for the Uber again. Mike will pay for the Uber.
Yep, and he will have to wake up at 5 a.m.
I don't
Train someone drunk. No, he was still drunk when he
How
got
can
there.
you take him seriously if your personal trainer shows up reeking like alcohol?
Oh, yeah, that's a no-no. And I remember him saying, he's like, tailgating, I'll go really hard. Then afterwards, we'll go back to the place and I'll like stop drinking.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
Didn't happen at all. It's not even close to what happened.
Didn't happen
We
at all.
sprinted as soon as we started tailgating and just didn't stop.
Yeah, no.
It was bad. It was fun.
What was I going to say about Mike?
It was crazy. He was in the middle of us on the bed. He was the bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like a reverse
It was a
Oreo.
reverse Oreo. Oh, that
Biff
was,
sandwich.
I remember when he texted, he said it was $160 for the Uber. I said, do you want John to send you a check? And he goes, no, you guys don't have to worry about paying me. I was like, okay.
Wow.
Well, we weren't going to anyway.
Right.
But how
If he would have
is it-
said, yeah, please, I'd be like, all right, whatever.
I'm surprised.
Because, I mean, yeah.
that's a big. Like, your flight is less than the Uber.
Yeah.
Your
like-
flight to Florida is less
Yeah.
than it took for us to get from State College to Millway. At
That
3
is
in the morning.
terrible. That is just really bad. I don't know how they can get away with that. Well, I guess you just have no choice. They don't tell you when they pick you up, you know? Oh, by the way, it's going to be $100
They didn't.
extra.
They don't tell you. There must have been something on the app. There must have been like some sort of warning. You're
That
about
Mike
to
just
throw
didn't
your
even see.
entire week's pay away on this trip. You're better off getting arrested and bailing yourself out of jail. That's what I'm saying.
You're better off
We
getting
just
a
got
DUI.
and paid the lawyer fees and the court fees and still saves money on the trip.
Yeah, we should have just risked it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's just drive. The lights off. Headlights
And
off.
the turn signal on
Yeah.
the entire trip.
The hazards.
Yeah.
Idiots.
With Mike driving
And
too.
we should have drank and drove.
Mike
too.
driving too.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah,
And we
black
lay
guy
down.
driver seat.
We lay down in the car, so it doesn't look like we're in
No,
there.
we both sit in the back with our hands behind our back and duct tape on our mouth.
It still would have been cheaper. Well, for us, Mike
Yeah,
would
no.
cost.
Mike would get thrown in jail for life, like kidnapping and attempted murder.
Mike driving a Saturn. A Saturn car.
The lights off.
Yeah.
We'll have some
My favorite 22.
50 Cent high. We'll have the bass turned all the way up, so it's just his awesome system in his Saturn.
With the lights off.
Yeah, headlights off.
Oh man. Oh jeez.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez. Well,
That was awesome.
hey, maybe you could use that ladder to get the stick off the roof.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yo, you just get on
boost
my
me up.
shoulders, and I'll climb to the top.
Why don't you just shimmy up the gutter?
Yeah,
Just
like,
up. Yeah, there's a
catwalk.
stick on my roof and just bothering John.
Yeah, I want it off of there.
John, you walked barefoot the entire weekend and you're bothered by a stick on a roof?
Yeah, I know. Priorities, right?
Yeah,
Makes no sense.
No, that was good. That was good. So yeah, I think there's a couple of things that we probably would have, probably should have not
Done
done or done
differently.
there. Yeah.
That's laughing.
The whole point of this trip for me was kind of like to see if I still had game and I could hit on hot college chicks. And
Right.
I didn't talk to. Well, I talked to that one that was on the phone.
Yeah.
Well, I randomly just said hi.
She told you to get away. Or
Leave. Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I'll call the cops.
Yeah.
I'm calling the cops right now.
Yeah.
Saw you walking.
I'm on the phone with the cops. you better not even come within 10 feet of me. I am on the phone with the cops.
Saw you heading my way like a shark. Creep.
I already called the cops for you.
I have them on speed dial for you. I know about you.
I know about you. There's actually posters up with my face. Do you know this creep? If he starts trying to creep on you.
Call 911.
Yeah, yeah, no, but I mean, talking about
Do you?
the women up there, they all. It's funny because you can, if you want to see what trends are,
Oh, I
mostly
know.
in women's.
Yeah.
You go to a college like that because they're all wear the same outfit. I
Yes.
remember we were in college. There was those ruffled
skirts.
poofy skirts, and those horrible, hideous, pointy-toed shoes.
I don't remember the pointy-toed shoes.
Now you remember the pointy-toed shoes? Yeah.
Yeah, they're
You
stupid.
look like the Wicked
Like the
Witch
Witch
of the West. Yes.
right, yeah.
Like if your foot was like a size 6,
I'll get you, my pretty.
the shoes were like size 10 because there was like between 4 or 5 inches of just point. Like if you kick somebody, it would go right through.
Right
it
in
would
the
be like
bubble.
a finishing move from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
You get death by a pointy-toed shoe. They were hideous. That was like a turn.
Kicked right in the taint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I didn't know. I didn't care if it was a transgender. If she was wearing pointy-toed shoes,
Yeah.
then that's instant turn off.
Yeah.
I would have banged
Otherwise,
him. Yeah,
it.
otherwise, yeah, it.
I like the puffy skirts though.
Puffy skirts weren't bad.
This year,
It's mom shorts.
yeah, mom jean shorts where they ride up real high and they make the ass look huge.
Yes,
Or,
they
yeah, it's just bizarre. Everyone, 4 separate groups of girls were walking down the
With the
road that we
exact same
stand on,
outfit.
and all of them had the same shorts.
Yes, the exact same outfit.
Yeah.
Like a white Penn State shirt
Yeah.
and jean shorts.
Yeah, crazy.
Are the yoga
Cool.
pants still in?
For mom.
I don't think yoga
moms,
pants will ever go away fully.
Did we have yoga pants when we were in college?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, I mean, I had a pair myself, but
Me too.
Yeah.
A neon yellow.
Did you really? I had that really like a chartreuse color. Mine were see-through though. They were the see-through ones. Is that red?
Oh,
Green.
Yes, they're green. Greenish red.
isn't that red? Greenish red. Yeah, it's like the
greenish
same
red.
color.
Yeah, it's like
Reddish yellow.
Both primary colors.
Reddish orange.
Yeah.
Green's not color.
Exactly.
It isn't? Oh. What are the primary colors?
Green's the primary color. Green's, blue, and yellow mixed. That's the second.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, this laptop is warm.
Is it? It's gonna light the table on fire.
This is Color Hour with Scott, John, and Matt. Purple
The color
is
minute.
red
short
and
to
blue.
it.
What is it? Red, blue, and green? No, red, blue, and you just said green, wasn't it?
What are you trying?
Ah!
Should we edit this part out?
No way. This is the best part of the show.
I wonder how much hissing is in the background.
Crickets. There's no snakes.
That's true.
Scott showed me a picture of a rattlesnake that you saw on the side of the
Yeah.
road. He got a really good picture, so you were a foot away from
He was
a
chilling,
deadly snake.
Yeah.
That could
He
paralyze
would bit my
you,
nuts
right?
off. Yeah.
He stopped and turned around and then stopped in the middle of the road.
How often do you
Got
see
out and
rattlesnake?
chased it.
I didn't chase it. I was trying to help him cross the road.
You're like, come here,
I
little
was
boy.
like a crossing guard.
Deadly snake.
Yeah, I had to get my sign out. Yeah.
Venom squirting at you. They're cool, man. It was a big one, though. I thought it was gonna be like a little.
Yeah, he was
New Jersey.
large. Yeah, he was a large snake.
Are rattlesnakes native to New Jersey?
They're called. I think it's called like the. I think it's the name like the Pinelands Rattler. So yeah, there's.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean the Pinelands, dude. There's some crazy stuff going on in the Pinelands.
What is
Pine
that?
Barrens.
What is that? Like a
It's just woods, but I mean,
Oh,
it's like,
like
desert.
haunted
It's almost
forest?
like desert. It's that beach sand.
Oh yeah. That's
So you get like some tropical look of things. I mean, I don't know what happens in winter. They must just die. But you know, you get rattlesnakes. I'm sure there's bears in there.
I wonder what they do in the winter.
Rattlesnakes? I don't know.
I think they like hibernate,
I'm sure they do. Yeah.
like shut down.
Eat a bunch of large shit.
Yeah, nuts, rats.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of rats.
Babies.
Humans.
Yeah, small babies.
Cats and dogs.
But on the ride home today,
Snake Hour with Scott John.
the Snake Minute after the color
Oh, yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, we got an
Sorry.
hour show. We can't
Sorry,
do an hour
keep it
on
tight.
each yet.
Mike Martin.
We actually had a great. I wish we would have recorded our long drive home today because
I know.
it was nonstop talking. That's why I'm losing my voice.
About 3 hours. A lot of good stories.
Yeah.
But,
Death and Destruction to Mike, paying for an Uber,
Oh,
and then that was
I
about
can't
it.
believe he got up that early.
Yeah,
I
no.
applaud him.
What's even better is that you didn't. Yeah. Well, it allowed us to do
Knew
the
I
show.
could. Yeah. Knew I could get away with it.
Yeah.
I think. I emailed my manager and she didn't respond.
You probably fired.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, right. Sorry, it's like midnight.
Nat, you have anything to say? No.
No, I don't.
We got anything else funny to say?
Do you have anything funny to say?
Do you? Do you have anything else funny to say?
You had sweet sunglasses on.
I did. As my
Part of
polka
that's
dot.
Gwen Stefani Halloween costume.
Well, that was my thing. It was a big debate whether I
Right.
wanted to wear the sunglasses or not. It was a big issue.
You were worried. You couldn't make a decision.
Well, the hat that I was wearing was not conducive to sunglasses. It wouldn't. They don't fit.
It's not right, yeah. It doesn't like sit right on the shades.
Yeah,
So, but you brought them.
brought
And
them,
you
I
told me a million times that you were so happy you brought them.
I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Sensitive
eyes got
blue
shielded.
eyes.
Yeah,
That's what
it
happened.
was sunny out
You
yesterday.
squint and you get a headache.
Yeah.
Always bring the shades.
You know what the worst part of that walk was? That we were sweating by the time we got to that tailgate.
I was like soaked
Drenched.
through my shirt.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. It was
That's
like I just
what we
ran
look like.
4 miles.
Yes.
So
Uphill.
sweaty, pigs.
But imagine what we look like to like a normal person.
We look
Like we're sweating. You don't have any shoes on. We have Mike. Enough said with Mike.
Yeah, right. Mike's. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all you need to say.
Yeah.
And we're sweaty, old guys, idiots.
It's horrible.
God.
No wonder why that woman yelled at us.
Yeah, I know. We look like degenerates.
Like we called out from under the RV. That we were living there.
Yeah, but we don't look like locals.
Well,
No.
we realized that when we went to the
Yokels.
beer house.
Right. That's the indicator. That's the litmus. That's the average. That's what they all look like
That's the
because
salt
they're all
of the
related.
Yeah.
Salt of the earth. It's the incest of the
Unbelievable.
earth.
I hope we never go back there ever again.
No. Worst bar I've ever been to in my whole life. In my whole life, I can say that with 100% confidence.
Well, it's just so funny because I thought we were pumped because the bartender's like, "Yeah, you got to go to the beer house." We pulled up. It was a trailer. That thing was a trailer. It was a trailer.
Oh yeah.
It had
Mobile
window
units.
units. It had window air conditioning units.
And I thought I wanted to go back into Smitty's and give that guy a piece of my
Or
mind.
DA.
Piece of my ass. Yeah, DA. District Attorney.
Yeah.
What's DA?
It's
like IK.
Dumbass.
It's like IK.
Yeah. Yeah. Dumbass for sending us there.
I wanted to go and question him and say, yo, explain yourself. You sent us to a shithole.
And we could have went to another dive bar that was 2 minutes away.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all right. Mike paid for that cab too. So Mike paid for all transportation that weekend.
We split the one that we took into, like,
Oh,
downtown.
we did, yeah.
Luckily, we all had cash.
So it was an eventful weekend,
Great time.
and yeah, we got through the show live.
I know. We kept, like, putting it off. We were like, how are we going to do it? I don't know. That's too hard.
Yeah.
But we kept, like, laughing our asses off, just shooting the shit. So we're like, why don't we just
I wish we recorded
record this?
all of this. I
Yeah.
wish it was like a 10-hour show.
Because it was like, all that stuff could have been its own show, and we could have thought more about this weekend. You know, it's still, like, not... There's probably parts that we're forgetting.
I'm sure there are.
Huge chunks that we
Like
forget.
4 hours yesterday, I don't remember. Like the middle of the day.
We'll never be able to tell that story. It's lost souls, are we?
Lost soul. Yes, that was a lost souls are we moment last night.
Yeah, we looked at each other one
Yeah.
moment and we were like, how are we still alive?
Yeah, this is death.
Lost
Yeah.
souls.
Yeah. But it turned out all right. We ended up getting back, which I never thought we would.
I know.
And now we're here.
I knew it.
And
Told you.
that's about it.
I have to be up in 2 hours.
Yes, all right. We should wrap things up here.
Alright, I'm not going to sleep.
You're staying up all night?
I don't know. Who knows?
You'll probably still miss it. You know what?
Seems like a mistake.
You'll stay up till like 3, and then you'll pass out.
Yep.
And then your cab will
Yep.
come, and
Yep.
then
That's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what you did? No way.
Trying to stay up, pass out.
remember we were talking about that, and you were like, oh yeah, you know, we were saying the Nat missed her flight, but I said she wasn't drinking all day the day before. She was actually like there for work.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, it was a little bit different.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that's just a sad excuse. But whatever. Nothing. Bigfoot out there?
I don't know.
It's a Jersey Devil.
Yeah, it's Jersey. You come to get you.
Jersey Devil. It's like a real thing, or it's like a myth.
No, he's around.
Yeah. You see him sometimes?
Yeah, I do.
Is he
Yeah.
red?
Comes out of those lines.
Does he have horns?
Hangs out at the local bar. Comes in for dollar draft nights.
But he's a Rangers fan. It's weird.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? What? I'm allowed to like the team whenever I want.
Got my TV set up in the woods here.
Yeah, and hell.
Yeah, you know.
Downstairs.
You know.
Yeah, the entrance to hell. It's right here. It's my basement. God, does that make sense?
Oh God. Oh. Well, John, good luck.
Yeah, man.
Safe travels.
Thanks.
And I guess the next
Thanks
time we'll
for
be doing
letting
the
me
show.
stay.
Yeah, no problem. It's fun. I
Yeah.
think Ben enjoyed having you here.
I think you guys should come down to Florida for like a long
I think
weekend.
we should. Oh, it's not like we would say no to that.
The door is always open. The offer is always on the table. Just tell me a date.
I'm running.
That's it.
We'll be down tomorrow.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. You can just get on my flight.
Yeah.
You can drive me to the airport in an hour.
3:15.
It's gonna be awesome.
Make sure you have everything packed.
It's going to be another show. That's all this is.
Yes.
I'm sacrificing to just give us more material
Yes,
to bullshit about.
I can't wait to hear about this.
I'll tell how I didn't survive.
There's got to be something that goes wrong.
Yeah, something will be off.
Yeah.
Chicago, I bet you I'll be delayed. There's always delays.
You'll
in
miss your
Chicago.
flight. You'll miss your connector flight. Then you'll be staying over tomorrow night in Chicago.
Yep, I'll be in Chicago working remotely.
Never getting home. Like the Wizard of Oz. You're like Dorothy.
Yes. No place like home. Yeah, I just can't get there.
All right, Biff, that was a brilliant show. Even though you smell funky, I'm still fresh.
Like tuna. That's a good one.
That was pretty good. Yeah, I like that. See what I did there? Flipped it on you. Biff. Biff.